Last episode, we discovered the server we were on was filled to the brim with hackers and their collaborators. A difficult situation for anyone to deal with, especially a solo player. With the footage we had, we could at least get some of the hackers banned, but if we really wanted to make an impact, we'd have to find a way to prove they were all working together. Detective Cronk was on the case. We would be following the hackers wherever they went, cataloging every bit of evidence, taking screenshots of every name, and watching every chat message. So that maybe with enough evidence, we could get the clans that harbor these hackers rightfully banned. But don't worry, we can't let mods do all the work. And frankly, we can't be sure that any of that's gonna pan out. So at the same time, we'll be working tirelessly behind the scenes, scouting, farming, and planning so that maybe we can do a little bit of raiding ourselves. Unfortunately for us, we'll be playing catch up. Most of the first day was spent either in the volcano or being stabbed to death by speed hackers. So we had a lot of sweating to do to get ourselves back in the game. Our journey continues, with a little explanation as to why the comments keep getting disabled on my last video. I haven't gotten any notifications or emails about this, it just keeps getting disabled. I turn it back on and it keeps going off. I talked to support and apparently, get this, that video violated YouTube's child endangerment rules.
Sure, Jan.
Bruh.
Feels like if there was a real danger, they'd do more than just mildly inconvenience me, but that's just me. YouTube support assured me they'd send me an email explaining more though, and thankfully the email I got really cleared things up, so avoiding this in the future should be pretty easy. Is what I would say if I ever got that email. I did not. It makes me wonder why I bother. Oh right, the beatings.
Release me!
It plays the Conan, or else it gets the hose again. But since Conan itself seems to be bad for children, I'll do my part to keep them safe. I walked in on him, and he was playing Conan. I thought he was playing Fortnite. If you or a loved one is currently playing or watching anything related to Conan Exiles, please call 1-800-TOUCH-GRASS now to get help. So remember, YouTube, friends don't let friends play Conan. It's dangerous and could ruin your life. Anyways, our story continues. We're still on the first day of gameplay and we've received a tip that Ares, a completely different hacker from the ones we saw earlier, is killing people at the sinkhole, and we're off to investigate. Oh boy, more hackers! I, for one, am surprised. Hello? We were too slow. I mean, yeah, they're speed hacking, so categorically we're gonna be too slow. I'll go take a piss. Hopefully he shows himself. Oh shit! I was peeing. I missed it. No! Where is he? It doesn't look like he wants to hack for the camera. Maybe he's a little camera shy. But he's calling out another one. Oh, there he is. Hold on, I gotta get a nice vantage point for this. Camera. Enhance. Two morons slapping each other at the sinkhole. If that doesn't accurately describe 90% of the PvP in this game, I don't know what does. The fact that they're both hackers is just icing on the cake. They're still at it. One of them went in the hole. Go, go, go! Here, I see him. Okay. Come on. We're rookie detectives, okay? Don't break my balls. So we've got some written proof anyways that they're killing people through walls. We had some earlier today, too. Arch enemy was hitting me from pretty far. It looked like he was pulling my hitbox. Yeah, I know. A hacker uses other hacks? Like, of course, obviously, right? But it's... we need to be... I need to catch it on camera or else Funcom's not going to believe me. So Penguin Horde is not... They're not just friends. They're not passive allies. They're raiding with the cheaters right now as we speak. I think the smoking gun here is if we could catch them raiding together, though, like if we could prove that they're actually raiding with each other. I mean, that's assuming we're not just wasting our time in general. Ka-cha, ka-cha. Protect Gerald for all costs. So I guess the raid's over. They must have finished it already. I don't think we're gonna catch them all here. I think that's Mr. X, Gerald, and Ricklet. Who is this JTF Raven guy? This guy's not even involved. Guys like him are the ones I hate the most on these servers. They have no idea what's happening. Okay, this guy's been level 59 since I joined the server. Okay, I joined, still level 50. Like, I leveled hitting rocks in the volcano. So he's a noob. He has no idea what's happening, no idea how to play the game. But he's got a mouth off in the global chat. He's got to. He's got, like, why are you complaining about being killed through the walls by speed hackers, huh? Hello? Why are you speaking? Like, completely removed from like cringe red pill stuff, but this is categorically beta behavior, okay? This guy, he literally, it's the type of person who sniffs out the Alpha Clan and then immediately bends over backwards to try to, like, earn favor with them. It's categorically beta behavior. He's like Wormtongue from Lord of the Rings, just squatting there. My lord, I saw everything. You were not speed hacking. It was simply lag. Did I do good, master? Did I do good? $20 says this guy joins them later on. $20. I would bet you $1 million. Like, you can just smell the personality type off this guy. He's in Pony PlayStation. He's also not in there. So what are we up to, like 7 clans at this point? Bloodlust, Blood Feast, Pony PlayStation, Friendly Bar, Penguin Horde, Spermy Zeus, and possibly more. Like, how many clans do you need? The servers only hold 40 people, guys. Oh my god, I can cry! Both of the nodes broke! We did it! It's fixed! Oh, these are the little pick-me-ups we're gonna have to cling on to for this playthrough, I think. We need these. We need these! Well, rest in peace, Volcano Shack. You were too good for this world. We'll come back to this another time. Was genuinely looking forward to just having a normal playthrough, but I don't think it's possible to have a normal playthrough in this game. Okay, I know I have literally everything I own in my pockets right now, but I can't help it. I see an open, I have to look. If I see an open base, I have to look. There could be loot in here, YouTube. There could be juice. There could even be big gains, not even like mediocre gains, big gains. All right, there weren't any gains. It wasn't worth the risk.
You get some extra. Because you're worth it.
Looks like they're raiding Harris. I actually can't go and watch this one because I'm pretty sure Harris is at the anthill and I don't have any climbing gear. But check it out. They're killing him through the wall. Hacks confirmed and Pickpuck's also there. So Penguin Horde, as if we needed more proof. They are all literally, I mean, there's like 12 of them online right now. If you count the entire alliance, just going from base to base wiping everybody. All this because one guy opened a chest that was fucking empty. That's what triggered this entire fiasco. And there's JTF Raven once again, sucking the sweat off hackers' balls, hoping that he can get in their good graces. My lord, there was no cheating. I saw it with my very eyes. Might I suckle the sweat off thine balls, my liege? Your grace? I'm upping the bet. $1 billion this guy joins them. $1 billion. Hey guys, check this out. You know the spot I picked to pump out all my resources and do all my farming? You know, my sandstone shack with all of my goodies in it? Look who we built under. I think it's time to move. How tragic would it be if we farmed all this up and then they just like descended from their base and took it all? Would not be out of place for a Conan playthrough for me, though. If you've noticed a decidedly whiny tone overtaking the first half of this video, I'll confess, by the end of the first day, I was getting a little cranky. Not only was our fun idea for a playthrough ruined, but we were stuck watching as an entire server of hackers went from base to base, wiping anyone off the server that didn't bend the knee. And the chat was filled with lapdogs harassing anyone that had a problem with it. To make matters worse, we couldn't even get the proof we needed. Every raid was either just out of reach or over just before we got there. Our playthrough felt like it was slipping away from us. But that's not to say that we weren't productive. We farmed so much that I had to expand the shack multiple times. We had thousands of building materials crafting and even a few hundred dragon powder on the way. Inventory after inventory of farm was being stuffed into our little Cronk shack, so much so that I figured I could afford to pack everything away for a raid window and just focus on catching these cheaters in the act. If we could get the proof that they were all working together, then we could comfortably start thinking of doing a raid ourselves. Before calling it a day, we sent in our first report containing screenshots of every relevant name and footage of the hackers we had seen so far, along with Mr. X's confession of knowingly working with the hackers. An open and shut case, but we wanted more. After a full meal and a bit of sleep, we were back at it and feeling a lot better. Good morning, YouTube. I feel much better now. God, I was getting so pissed yesterday. As you can see though, the base is in stealth mode. We have stashed everything that we own. We've left just enough to make it look like a believable little noob shack. You know, you got some plant fiber, a couple of bees, the classics, a random dancer thrall. Just so if anybody bombs in, they'll be none the wiser. I think we'll go out, get a little plant fiber, a little bit more rocks, just to, you know, make it look a little bit more realistic. And then we'll head out and start looking. I've heard that they have another ally up in the frozen north called barbarians that we're gonna look at. And then we're just gonna like stare at the chat. The minute there's a raid, we're gonna be on it. God, I needed that reset though. I filtered through a little bit of the footage from yesterday. I was getting so grumpy. There's like 6 hours of me just mumbling about the state of this server. The absolute state, some would say. I think it definitely didn't help that I spent the entire day playing Conan. I only planned on playing for a little bit and then, you know, just packing my stuff up. But with everything that happened, obviously I got stuck playing, so. Hey, Cronk, what did you do with your time off?
I spent 9.5 hours hitting virtual rocks, and then I went to sleep, and then I woke up, and immediately did it again.
That's cool, though. It's cool. We're ready today. I'm refreshed. I brought my clown makeup, my multicolored afro, my size 28 rubber shoes. I'm ready to play another day of official Conan. I don't know what to think about this base. It's a series of cubes. Surely there's a world where I can climb over this tree and just jump on the top, right? What? There's no... Actually, no, I remember the trees not having collision on the top. It's been a while since I've had to use a tree. Am I not old enough? The wise mystical tree isn't allowing me in? If you're level 25 or higher, you must climb this tree. Oh shit, there it is! Get the van! Go, 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 go! I'm swimming as fast as I can! Although I did take the scenic route. I wanted to scout these islands on the way up. Got him. Oh, thank God. I hear explosions. We're not too late. My God, my face is flat. Go, 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 go. I need names. I need names. Ricklat, okay. I'm upping the bet. $1 billion this guy joins them. $1 billion. Speedy, say hi to the camera. Raumel, say hi to the camera. Who else is here? Who we got? Mr. X, the fucking dynamic duo. Say hi to the camera. The gang's all here. They've stopped murdering me at least. Proof that if you squat hard enough, even hackers become docile. And arch enemy, of course. Classic. What is the whole... What are we doing? We cannot break it because of... These guys don't know how God bubbles work? That's cool. They've only been in game 5 years. It's okay. Take your time. Did they buy the game yesterday? That makes the hacking even more pathetic. I was wondering why they were shooting the bubble when I got up here, but I guess they literally just don't know how it works. I guess you probably don't have to learn how the rating works when you got, 15 people plus hacks. Let's back up before they get suspicious. Oh shit. There's more of them. Looks like, yep, Penguin Horde's online. That's who we're looking for today. More than anybody else. These guys are really struggling to figure out the whole God bubble thing. I mean, you'd think after a couple arrows hitting the bubble and doing nothing, they'd, put 2 and 2 together. They're not even using poison arrow. God, these guys are actually noobs. Like, categorically, literally noobs. Oh, hello. Well, if it isn't Kozlodoy, the other solo player sucking these guys' balls the other day. What a coincidence to see him here. I guess he also thinks I'm just a harmless observer. They'll learn soon enough, but we'll let them ignore me for now. And there it is. So the guys on the pillar, that's Pickpock and Zurok. Otherwise known as Penguin Horde. Don't want to say I told you so, but I fucking told you so. Yeah, wow, every toxic dude that was running damage control for the hackers yesterday winds up raiding with them today. Wanna know how surprised I am on a scale of 1 to 10? I'll give you a hint, it's 0. And there's Pickpock. Everybody we needed to see in one little place. Aw, look at that. They've even got their own cringe little Discord. The server can only hold so many tumors, guys. You can't bring Discord too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, plus I think 2 more at least. They got 12 people here to raid 2 people. Well, we got what we came here for, but I kind of want to watch it and see how it goes. Pretty sure I've actually got some popcorn nearby. Give me 1 second. Okay, let's settle in and watch a nice cozy raid, shall we? It's gonna be like watching NPCs raid.
Let him cook. Let him cook now.
They seem stumped. I mean, surely you just fly up there and start bombing, right? What's the confusion? That's what the delay was for? They couldn't figure out how to get up there. You can fly. They couldn't figure out how to get up there. You can fly. I watched you fly. And there's the guy bombing through the roof that goes nowhere. They don't know what the structure looks like. What is the plan? Oh, damn. They're learning. They repaired it. They got 12 people in there that can't, they don't have anybody standing in the breach. That is the 3rd time the defenders have killed somebody and pushed them all off the base. I mean, how do you lose that with this kind of a numbers advantage? Like, how do you do that? Is it on purpose? Do they know I'm watching? Is it for the funnies? They repaired again. Remember, guys, these are the alphas. All right, we've got very dangerous men in this raid. Quake in fear, bend the knee lest they come after you. Can anyone explain to me why they've spent the last hour and a half bombing the anti-climb when they can literally get over the anti-climb with the ice bridge? Like, they literally are already over it, and they keep bombing it. It's like, man, if only we could get past this anti-climb. Let me climb on top of it with my ice bridge so I can get a better view. Maybe we can crack the code. It's like my man. Really good defending. I mean, props to those guys. They are holding on really well. But, I mean, is it good defense or bad offense? I think you could make a case for either or here. All right, that's enough voyeurism for the day. We got to get out of here. We got stuff to do. We got what we needed. Let's get out of here. It's a bubbled ceiling base anyways. I can't remember if that structure has the little bits in the corner where you can put bombs, but they'll crack through it eventually. It's fitting though, it's a bubbled ceiling base. It's just cancer versus cancer. Hackers versus ceiling base. And the guys inside, if you guys recognize those names, those guys were in Admirals from a couple playthroughs ago. It's like in an alternate timeline where we're not being abused by hackers, then the server would instead be abused by the unemployed. You can't win with this fucking game. Aren't they putting 80 hours a week into raiding Sandstone? can't win. You just can't win. Some poor intern at Funcom is gonna have to filter through the 17 pages worth of report information I've sent over the last 2 days. Better believe I'm using my YouTube email for this. If there was ever a time for me to use my YouTube cloud, this would be it. Hopefully speed this ticket along. I have almost 30,000 tar cooking right now from a single trip to the Midnight Grove. One single clear. The bear pelts are still stretching. Is this the game we need to cheat in? I mean, how easy does this game have to be? Clear Brimstone Lake once, get 30,000 brimstone, run the Midnight Grove once. I mean, what, in like a half hour you have enough materials for 800 bombs? This is the game we need to cheat in? How easy does the game have to be, guys? What the fuck? The servers are on 4x. This game has never been easier. Run to the correct dungeon and print out 10,000 steel for a base? Still have to cheat, though? Something about Conan, man. It just seems to attract all the degenerates. Is it the penis slider? Is that it? That's what brought me in. There. Now we're not living on the front porch of our enemies. He's a little safer over here. As if I needed another reason to get off this server. I'm going as fast as I can. Did you look at that? Where's Carcass out of the Zath bag? I think I'll keep it. Our literal first run through the camp. Tell me that's not fate, guys. This server's trying to force feed me. Of course, as I say that, I look at the chat. Jesus Christ. I gotta get off this server, man. You know, I had a skit planned for Igor for this playthrough. I can't do it to him. He deserves better. Igor deserves a better server than this. He's been through enough. I put him through too much as it is.
But why do we need him?
This job gets very stressful, Mr. Crab.
We're just about ready to make some moves, YouTube.
We got another one.
Hello? Oh my god! We got the crafting bug. Exploiters the world over have been trying to figure out how to do that on purpose, and nobody's been able to figure it out. Every so often, when you click play on a crafting station, it cracks it instantly. This time it happened to crack our priest immediately. This server's really trying to force feed me some ammo. Well, now this is just getting silly. I'm actually at the point where I might just start killing the named priests. I don't need that many. I don't have enough. I have barely enough favor to summon one, let alone the 4 that it's throwing at me. As the server continued to fester and as the rot developed behind the scenes, we had made huge strides. Hundreds of explosives and more named priests than we knew what to do with. We had finally broken out of our early game slump, and what's more, we managed to finally catch them all raiding together on camera instead of in the global chat. With our report sent, we had made the lawful move, but the wandblower was done being a passive observer. And even as the server filled with yet more cheaters, our vigilante justice was just around the corner. Next episode, the mask comes off, and the once peaceful observer will raid the Hacker Alliance directly.